Emily was 21, living with her mother Grace in a small but busy town. Life for her had always been simple. College classes in the morning, helping her mother with household chores in the evening, and long walks when she needed to clear her head. Emily was known to be quiet, thoughtful, a little reserved, almost as if she carried secrets even she didn't fully understand. One day, while returning from college, she noticed a newly opened art studio at the corner of the street. A large window displayed vibrant paintings, portraits, landscapes, colors so alive they almost breathed. Something about it pulled her in. She stepped inside. Behind the easel stood a woman. Her name was Sophia. She was in her early 30s, hair tied loosely, brush in her hand, completely lost in her painting. When she finally looked up, Emily froze. Sophia smiled, not the kind of smile strangers give, but a warm, inviting one, as if she had been waiting for Emily to walk through that door. "Hi," Sophia said softly. "First time here?" Emily nodded, a little shy. "Yes, your work. It's beautiful." Sophia chuckled. "Thank you. Painting keeps me alive." That was their first conversation, brief yet unforgettable. Emily left the studio that day with a strange calmness inside her chest, the kind she had never felt before. It was unsettling, but also comforting. Days passed, but Emily kept finding reasons to return. Sometimes she'd say she was just passing by. Other times she'd ask about the paintings. But the truth was simple. She wanted to see Sophia again. The way Sophia talked, the way she explained colors, the way she listened, it made Emily feel understood without judgment. At night, Emily would lie awake, staring at the ceiling, asking herself questions she had never dared to ask. Why do I feel so close to her? Why does my heart beat differently when she looks at me? Eventually, she confided in her mother. One evening, sitting at the kitchen table, Emily's voice trembled as she said, "Mom, I think I feel something for Sophia. I don't know what's happening to me." Grace put down the cup of tea she was holding and reached across the table, holding her daughter's hand. "Emily," she said gently, "there's nothing wrong with you. You're just discovering who you are. Love doesn't always look like what society tells us it should. What matters is that it's real, and it makes you feel alive." Tears filled Emily's eyes. "But what will people say? They'll hate me. They'll hate us." Grace's voice was steady. "Then let them. People will always talk. But they won't be the ones to live your life, you will." Those words gave Emily courage, but reality wasn't kind. Soon, people began to notice her closeness with Sophia. Neighbors whispered, classmates stared. The town that once felt safe suddenly became suffocating. Some called her lost, some called her sinful. One afternoon, a group of girls at college confronted her. "So, is it true? You're with that artist woman?" One of them sneered. Emily didn't reply. Her silence was enough for them to laugh and call her names. She walked away, but their words cut deep. That night, Emily broke down in Sophia's studio. "I can't do this," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. "Everyone hates me. I don't even know who I am anymore." Sophia stepped closer, her voice calm but firm. "Emily, listen to me. You don't have to have all the answers right now. But don't let them decide your truth. Love doesn't need permission." Her mother's words, Sophia's presence, they became Emily's strength. Slowly, she stopped hiding. She and Sophia walked together in public. Not defiantly, not to prove a point, but simply because they wanted to. Every step they took side by side was an act of courage. The town tried to break her spirit, but Emily realized something powerful. The more they tried to shame her, the stronger she became. She wasn't alone. She had her mother's unwavering support and Sophia's quiet strength. And then one day, she looked in the mirror and finally said to herself, "I'm not wrong. They are." It wasn't an easy battle, but it was a real one. Over time, the whispers faded. The people who judged her lost interest. The same ones who mocked her never had the courage to live their own truths. Emily had won, not by fighting with anger, but by standing firm in love. Her story is not about fairy tales. It's about reality. It's about the quiet battles we fight every day, the courage it takes to be yourself when the world tells you not to. And if you've ever felt alone, if you've ever been told that your love, your truth, your heart is wrong, remember Emily. Remember that love is never wrong. The people who judge will fade away, but your truth will remain. So if this story touched you, if it made you feel even a little braver, don't walk away silently. Subscribe now, stay with us, and together we will keep sharing stories that remind you. Your truth matters, your love matters, and you are never alone. Because in the end, no matter how hard the world tries, love always wins.